On paper, Strayed Light seems like an amazing idea. What if you took Ori and the Blind Forest but you made it 3D with a Souls-like combat? This atmospheric action game definitely has plenty of bright spots, but unfortunately, it feels like a PS2 era game with a modern day coat of paint. Unlike Ori, Strayed Lights lacks essential things like polish and heart, and it's very hard to focus on the positives when you're constantly being reminded of the issues that hold back the game. The story is lacking in both actual narration, but the environmental storytelling isn't carrying the load either. There is no map or objective, so you never really know where you're going or what you should be doing, and instead of exploring in most open world games where you can see the danger and choose to avoid it, enemies spawn out of nowhere like a bolt of light. There are invisible walls littered all over, or at times your character could just go into freefall mode a few feet off the ground. Some boss fights completely glitched out by leaving the battle area, leaving only them with the ability to attack from range, and then there is the platforming, which was one of the major elements of Strayed Lights, and this lacks character precision, which makes platforming frustrating at the best of times. The highlight of the game and the main mechanic of Strayed Lights is the parrying system that is built around the theme of inner light. You can attack enemies, but the most effective way to rid the world of them is to parry them by matching the color that they are. Enemies can be either orange or blue, which you can parry with trigger, and once the gauge is full, you can absorb their light and use that to level your character up. The other main highlight of Strayed Lights is the art direction and how it feels inspired by Ori, with an atmospheric world that is full of magical extraterrestrial flora and fauna. There can be areas where you just want to stop and look around at the beauty. Sadly, there are a lot more downs than ups with Strayed Lights, and there is likely a solid game here somewhere, but it's buried underneath plenty of technical issues.